Now, when it comes on to moisturizer, there are several different types of moisturizer. You have moisturizer that are anti-aging, you have moisturizer that are hydrating, you have moisturizer that will help to do different things to the skin, just as lighten and brighten the skin and also clear the skin of hyperpigmentation. Today, however, I am going to show you how I made my own anti-aging facial moisturizer. This moisturizer contains vitamin A. It also contains vitamin C and vitamin E. However, it is very rich in vitamin A, and vitamin A is actually retinol. When you use retinol on the skin, it works by getting rid of the dead skin cells on the surface of the skin. It also helps to clear out hyperpigmentation, blackheads, and it also helps to smooth wrinkles and fine lines. Today I'm going to show you how I make my anti-aging facial moisturizer. Now this moisturizer will take care of all of that with the vitamin A, but it has additional benefits. It will help to tighten and firm that skin, just lift that skin and give your skin a more youthful appearance. So if you're interested in this recipe, let's get in my kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make it, and I'm also share some tips and how best to use it on your skin. Our first ingredient is flax seeds, and flax seed applied topically to the skin will plump the skin and help to repair the skin cells. Flaxseed also will help to show improvement in skin elasticity and firmness and tone and texture. It will also nourish the skin and help the skin to look brighter and smoother and with less wrinkles and fine lines. Now to prepare the flax seeds, I'm going to be boiling. So I'm using 1 tablespoon of the flax seeds. I'm pouring this in a pot. And my next ingredient is green tea, and green tea is amazing for the skin when applied topically. Green tea will help to smooth the wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. It is loaded with antioxidants that is great for the skin. So I'm placing the green tea in the pot with the flax seeds, and what I'm going to do next, I'm going to pour 1/2 cup of water, which is about 120 ml of water, in the pot with the flax seeds and the green tea. And then I'm going to take this to the stovetop to boil. Now once we place this on the stovetop, you want to give it a little stir before, and then what you're going to do next, you are going to lower the flame. Lower the flame as low as possible. Since we're not trying to overcook this, we're just boiling for a short period of time. Now once it started to boil, it's going to look somewhat like this. So you're going to let it boil for about a minute or two, and once this is done, you're going to notice that it's forming a white peak at the top like I'm showing here, and once this start forming, then it is ready. So what we're going to do, we're going to remove it from the stove top. Now guys, as soon as you remove this from the stove top, while it is still very hot, I suggest that you strain it right away. You want to strain while it's hot, since it's going to get really thick and it's going to be more difficult to strain. So strain and make sure to squeeze that tea bag out. Get everything out. Now guys, take a look. This is what it's gonna look like, very jelly like. So you want to work with this really fast. So while is this still very hot, we're gonna pour this in our blender, and this is about 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed gel. Now the first oil I'm using is the Bachi oil, and I'm using this as a retinol alternative. Bachi oil will help to smooth wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. It will help to boost the collagen production in the skin. As a matter of fact, the Bachi oil is now known as the new natural retinol. So a little of the Bachi oil goes a long way. We really do not need a lot. So I'm putting about a 1/2 teaspoon of the Bachi oil in the mixture. Our next oil, another amazing anti-aging facial oil, is the papaya seed oil. Now the papaya seed oil contains a significant amount of vitamin C, which will help to combat wrinkles. It will also help to get rid of large pores, dark spots, and blemishes on the skin. It's amazing oil to use, especially when you're looking for younger, firmer skin. So I'm going to use the same amount as the Bachi oil, 1/2 teaspoon. and I'm pouring this in. It's a pump, so I'm eyeballing it. And now that we have two oils, we have green tea and we have bachi oil and papaya seed oil. Now if you're making this at home, guys, you need to use just two or any of the favorite oils that you have. I have several different kind of oils that I can add to this, but please note you don't need to use all the oils that I'm using. Any two of these oils is good enough for this recipe. Now with that said, guys, I am going to be using a little bit of the aloe vera oil in this, and aloe vera is also great to smooth wrinkles and fine lines. Do not use fresh aloe vera in this recipe unless you're going to boil it with the green tea and the flax seeds. So I'm going to pour the same amount, about a half of a teaspoon of the aloe vera oil in the mixture. And my final ingredient is a vitamin A oil, and I'm using the vitamin A capsule. Optional, guys. You do not need to use this since you already have the bachi oil in it. But if you have vitamin A capsule or vitamin A oil, definitely use it to kick it up a notch. Now vitamin A is very strong, guys. A little goes a long way, so you don't need a lot, and do not use it directly on your skin. Always mix it with a carrier oil. So from one capsule I got 5 drops of vitamin A oil, and that's all you need in this mixture. So now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to cover this and I'm going to blend while it is still very warm. And take a look after blending. Now let's just pour this out in our storage container. Now here we have it, guys, our natural anti-aging facial moisturizer. Now this moisturizer can be used on clean skin on top of your facial toner or directly on the skin. You can choose to use this AM and PM for best result. Store this in your refrigerator for up to 7 to 10 days. It's good, and when it's done, make another batch.